Hi Leo, welcome to your monthly readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this period of time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. So, Leos, I do feel that this month of June brings some special moments, very unique moments of happiness, and for some of you, celebration. I do feel that some of you that have been craving, having more of a social life, more of a vibration of getting involved with community, getting involved with friends and associates to do things that are exciting, that are uplifting to your spirit. I do believe the month of June brings all the potential to do for you to have that, for you to experience that. There's a lot of growth in terms of giving yourself wings to fly in the fields of happiness. So I do feel that, of course, that many of you are not 100% settled. You don't have your lives figured out. You don't have all the reasons in the world to celebrate. And for some of you, you actually believe you have none. But still, I feel that the month of June offers a great chance of you learning or getting to know more about yourself, more about your capacity to shine, your capacity to believe, your capacity to trust that tomorrow is going to be a better day, your capacity to dance on the rain, even if that rain is a metaphor for a lot of problems or a lot of sadness. There's a change of behavior, a change in the way you are thinking, a change in the way you are reacting to circumstances and challenges in life that are going to be very benefic. They will have a very soothing, it's like almost like a healing energy here for some of you in terms of how your old self would react to problems and fears and challenges, and how this new version of yourself will react to that. Because you do have this beautiful Sun card, which is a card that I really associate with Leos. This vibration of the sun, which for me, it's more than just being, an opportunity to shine, an opportunity to have the spotlight on you, an opportunity to express your creative self. It's an opportunity to get in contact with a part of you that doesn't matter what it is, it doesn't matter what has happened or what still will come. The light will never fade. The light will never go out because it's yours. You are the sun, and everything happening revolves around you. And as you understand that you are the center of your own universe, you understand the experiences you have, you understand why you have certain experiences, why you attract certain circumstances and events, and you learn to be on your authority position. You learn to be responsible for experiences that life brings you, and not a victim, not feeling a victim of others, not feeling a victim of what happened to you, or allowing that to define again your capacity to smile, your capacity to be, your capacity to believe in yourself and the day, the present moment and the next days. So I do feel that for some of you that have been feeling worried, I do get the sense that some of you have been worried, lost, consumed by doubts or a certain like fogginess, mental fogginess, or even having a difficulty just properly resting or properly feeling, that you are settled in the moment you are, without continuously doubting if you are doing the right thing or if you should be doing something else. Or some of you as well have been feeling bored, or you have been feeling again that sense of insatisfaction that for some of you may not even be able to really understand. I do feel that children and your inner child wants to come out, and it will be important or of relevance for some of you in the month of June. I do feel that some of you are having beautiful moments spent with children, your own children or children of the family, or children have something to give or something to offer to some Leos that have been more serious, more restricted, more contained, you know, in the limitations of the physical world, and forgot about experiencing life to the fullest, or to not take things as seriously, to also have fun with that, to also see them as opportunities to, you know, go into adventures. It's like, instead of looking at challenges or as obstacles, having this fun vibration of, I'm just going to take this as an adventure, something that I will try my best to figure out, I will try my best to solve, I will try my best to fix, but I'm not going to allow myself to be down because of it. I'm still going to, as much as I can, as much as possible, be out there and have fun and look at this life and look at the beauty that surrounds me. So optimism plays a really important it does have a really important place in your month of June. Optimistic views, success, victory, shine. Some of you are in the spotlight, yes. Some of you are you know, the queens and kings of your castle. Some of you do have a lot of people that come to you, that respect you, that look up to you as someone to confide, as someone to follow, someone to you know, be as or admire. I do feel that some of you have some type of, I don't know if it is business or ideas that it will be very profitable or very successful, very they will draw a lot of attention as you express them or as you expose them to the light. I do feel that others of you have this perfectionist kind of energy here of wanting to be perfect, or wanting something to be perfect, or wanting to be the best again version of yourself. Just remind yourself in the middle that you are human, you still have flaws, there's still going to be days that things will not be as tight or clean as you would like. Some days you will have to embrace the messy side of life and the messy side of you. And I'm feeling that you do have this joined experience between things that you can organize, things you can do, things you can improve, and other things that is just meant to be this messy kind of confusion. And in the end, you will see what's going to come about from joining forces with a side of life that it's unpredictable, that it's imperfect, that it's flawed, and it's meant to be that way. And another part that can actually be worked through and perfected. Some of you are, you know, kind of, some of you want to change your looks or change something about yourselves in terms of your images. Some of you are, I do feel that some of you have here relationships that could be very meaningful, relationships that we can say can be very soulful, soulmate connections here. But for some reason there seems to be I don't know if you are desiring or you have this ideal of love or relationships that it's too demanding, again, very high standards, so you don't give a chance to anyone that doesn't necessarily fit those high standards. Or if this is someone around you that may have that demanding energy of perfection, or that makes you feel like you need to be perfect, I do feel that trust yourself and be yourself in any situation during the month of June, in anything that happens, in anything that it's taking your attention or calling your attention. Be yourself. Don't become something to please anybody, and don't do that as well to anybody else to please your standards or to please the way you would like people and again love to be. I do feel that there's a very interesting relationship for some Leos that is going to be like a challenge of detachment. It's like the love can be very profound. The love is real. The love is there. There's a real sense of intimacy for some Leos here, but there may need to be a detachment from, you know, the ego side of love, you know, the side of relationships, I'm sorry, that desires to control, that desires to change the other, that desires to make, you know, someone be, or the relationship to be, instead of letting it be on its own, having its own life, you know, allowing the embrace again of two entities, two individuals that have very different traits, but when they blend together again, they create this unique recipe. And what's going to come about it, it's a mystery, okay? It's an adventure, it's the unknown. But this card promises you that there's a beautiful chemistry between people you are meeting during this month, people that you will meet in your future, or even relationships that are just you know, that you already have in your life, good relationships that are just strengthening themselves into the state of harmony, the state of good, solid foundations of love, respect, and mutual appreciation. Some of you, this may be relationships from the past, relationships that are, I feel that some of you are someone may be calling, someone may be wanting to apologize, someone may be wanting to make amends with you, and you may be a little bit unsure, again, demands, or you may be desiring to get closer or make amends with someone else that used to be a part of your life, a friend, a lover, whoever it is that you want to make something right. I do feel that there's an energy of righteousness here. Someone, it could be you, it could be someone else, it could be both of you actually wanting to put things, it's like fix things, put things in the right position, in the right place. I do feel that even if it's not in the month of June, because time is not a linear circumstance and this is a general reading, relationships are going to play a long part. And for some of you that have been longing to again make amends with past relationships, I do feel there's going to be an opportunity to do so. But I also feel that some of you need to get up and go after it. You cannot wait for the other to come to you. You need to meet this person and the universe halfway. I do feel that some of you are kind of a little bit, again, discontent with the way, you know, some of your relationships are going, or some of your relationships have been going, and you want the other one to change. You want the other one to do something. This is for some of you, of course. You want the other one to do something to make you happy. Well, you need to find that happiness on your own and embark in the journey with people that you respect and you want to be with as they are, not as you would like them to be. And if someone else is wanting you to change to fit their standards, this is the same challenge. Be yourself. The only way out of this maze of confusion, distraction, illusion, fantasy, not knowing what's real, what's not, the only way to cleanse this mess that the Seven of Cups sometimes brings is to use the sun, which is in your foundation. So it's your core self. It's the light that irradiates through you. Again, I feel that some of you will have some special moment. It could be in love, it could be with friends, it could be a celebration, happy results. I do feel that some of you have good results of something you have been waiting for. Some of you could be on the journey of commitments, of beautiful commitments, marriages. It doesn't have to be just a conventional aspect of marriage, but having this beautiful union with someone that it's let's say blessed by God, blessed by the universe. You can look at this in many ways, because I do feel that there's a profound soul connection that either already exists in your life or that you will get to know soon enough. But again, there's a lesson about detachment. Some of you have already been through this and you're ready to fly. Some of you do desire freedom, though. Some of you do desire to just be elsewhere, even though you may not really know where. You do have a desire to explore, to feel like this lightness in your being where, again, earthly circumstances and limitations don't drag you into the pit or into depression. There's a transitional phase that I keep seeing for Leos. I do feel that this transition is still present. There's still here an arch of time between the old phase and the new one. But I feel like you are much more, or the majority of you are much more willing to enjoy the ride, to enjoy the experience, to look at the bright side of it than possibly what some of you have thought initially you could manage, or you could actually get to enjoy it. I do feel that some of you don't need to go each step at a time. Do not make hasty, impulsive decisions, because the Seven of Cups, Four of Cups as well, advises you to really pay attention towards what's in front of you. And the Seven of Cups usually has good cups, good opportunities, good choices, and wrong ones, or ones that will not provide the results that you're truly looking for. There are empty shells. So the only way to get to know which of the cups is your cup, or is the cup you want to follow, is to really have your judgment and your mind, your perception, as accurate, as concentrated as possible, and not fed by, easy gratifications or distraction. And I do feel that as well the sun plays a part here, because the sun puts the light into matters. The sun casts away any type of fog. The sun is here to also bring you some awareness over doubts, or energies that keep repeating themselves over and over again. The sun will bring a certain awareness, clarification over whichever questions you're still doing, whichever doubts you still have, whichever difficulty in compromising or in choosing, a way for yourself. And it could be about, again, relationships. The sun will help you. The sun will help you see the truth that lies there. And I do feel that for some of you, there's real love coming, or there's real love present in your life. Very good companionships coming here. And this deep down means that somehow along the way you have learned something about the relationship you should have with yourself, something about seeking that love within you, so you can attract a partner that is a mirror to that experience of self-love. So I hope you have a great month of June. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and hopefully we'll see each other soon.